So guys, today's video is actually going to be very, very interesting. We are actually driving to the Kohl Center. So me, Crosby, and our head coach, Nick Becker. So we're actually going to be on the WI Wrestle State Show. So this is basically like the state preview. It's going to be live streamed, but also on my YouTube channel. So I'm super excited. I haven't gone live on YouTube in forever. And of course, it's not really, I guess, centered about me and what I have. But it's basically going to be really cool for you guys to kind of see what this whole Wisconsin State wrestling is like. And this is their first time doing this. So I'm super grateful, super honored for RQ and the WI Wrestle team for getting me on board. And also with my college season, I have never been able to go back and watch the wrestling state tournament at the Kohl Center in Madison. And if you guys know, 4 years ago is when I actually won in 2020, and a culmination of all my training, of basically like my whole YouTube channel leading up there for that state tournament, and I got the job done. And if you guys remember those legendary state videos, I encourage you to go back, rewatch it. If you guys have not seen it yet, it's a definite must watch. But this will be my first time back since, because basically with my college season, it always interferes with some type of duel, or I usually have like super regionals and stuff. So we are going back. I am super hyped, and my goal is basically also to get a media pass so I can be there to record awesome content, especially for the state finals, because we have a duel during the state tournament, but that last day is when I can make it to state, and I'm super looking forward to that. All fueled up with Rise. Nick's gonna come in about half an hour, and we're gonna be off to Madison. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so the last time I was here was 4 years ago, and just wow, like look at the view. It's crazy. Breathtaking.
What's up, Cayden?
How's it going?
Unless you want to get comfy down there.
Yeah, might as well. You excited? Tell us about tonight.
It's going to be a great show. A little nervous, but a lot excited.
No. So we're just setting up now. I'm signing into everything, just making sure everything goes live, but should be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing how many people are going to come on here and
say what's up.
What's up, guys? We
can't do shirts and
5:24, 6 minutes to go time. I'm fired up.
There's Cookie Crosby.
I'm so excited for that. Hopefully he doesn't fall back, but
hopefully he
yeah.
does and we get it on camera.
I'm behind the camera.
Let's not do that. But yeah, people are starting to come up. The live show is going to start here in the next 5 minutes. Got the table looking nice back there. Should be fun.
So he's gonna have to go big, and he's gonna go ready, pop,
And then no, don't hold. Smack the mat with your hand like this. When you hit it, go backhand like that.
dolphin. Lat drop. That's good. That's softer.
Yeah, but like hit the mat with the back of your hand. Like when guys get taken down, they always like in practice.
Right.
Smack it.
Live, and then Madison, Wisconsin will pop up, and then hit off after a few seconds, and then our first topic.
Producer's being a little nervous, but we're gonna ace this. We're gonna do the perfect job. So good luck to these guys. These guys, all the pressure's on them. All right, give me a 3, 2, 1.
Good evening and welcome. We are live from the Kohl Center floor in Madison.
We're off the basketball court.
Hey, how did that happen?
Well, I don't know. Wrestling is pretty good. Yeah, Barry Sanders, right?
Okay.
Barry Sanders probably, if he didn't retire early, would have been by far the best running back in the NFL. And Barry Sanders always said,
Got his start in social media being.
This is an awesome setup here. I see myself on the screen. Look at this.
I think you said 4 years earlier today.
Yeah. So the last time I was here is when I won state, and I'll tell you what, walking through these doors, and it was just like seeing all the mats set up, like the chills that I got and being like, wow, like I feel like it was like last week since I was here, wrestling in that match. But I mean, just the environment and the energy here, it's so crazy, and hopefully I can be here Saturday. We got a wrestling duel Friday, so.
You have documented basically your entire wrestling career.
Yeah.
What's that experience been like, just being so candid? I feel like with your audience of people that support you and things like that and your friends, what's it like just documenting and having to put yourself on camera, having to expose yourself at times, or celebrate yourself? What's that like for you?
I'll tell you what. The thing with like being a YouTuber and just a content creator, everyone thinks it's like, oh, because he does YouTube, like you have to win, you have to be that guy. But sure, I won state. That was amazing. That was just the pinnacle of my high school career. But then I go to college, and you're telling me I have 100,000 followers, and I go like 1-3 and 12-13. It's like I'm not proud of that. So this kind of holds me accountable to have those standards of being like, what are those top guys doing? What does it actually take to be a national champion? You know, you can't fake it out there. People can fake it on social media. I post all my wins. I post all my losses because I try to keep it as real as I can. And that's something, you know, no one can fake. So
where do you get that idea from? Because there are, like you said, so many people that have posted just their wins.
Right. Yeah.
How did you decide, you know, even when you were in high school, when you were a young buck, how did you decide, you know what, I'm gonna post both?
Because at the end of the day, I didn't do it to be cool. People made fun of me at school because I did YouTube and did content, right? Yeah. And I just did it because I was like, you know what? If like I wanted to create wrestling content that I want to watch, and because I posted my losses, that's a story. That's a build-up. Can you imagine like me as a junior year in high school when I lost in the sectionals and I didn't qualify for state as the #1 seed, and then the next year I win it? That comeback story. I mean, people look back on that and they tell me how impactful that's been, and I'm just like so grateful that I had that impact. So
Monday I was working at a little kids wrestling match. And the 6th grader came up, and I like to talk to these kids that are looking a little nervous and stuff. I like to talk to them. Stuff. I was the one guy sending them out to the next match. I look at this kid and I go, "Hey, who's your favorite wrestler?" And he can't name one. I said, "Oh, you ever heard of Cael Sanderson?" No. And I go, "Do you know any wrestlers?" And he said, "Well, I watch Cayden Henschel's videos." So there you go.
Yeah.
Cael Sanderson, Cayden Henschel. You know?
Wow. It's crazy too, because especially for those kind of younger kids, everyone thinks like that I'm unbeatable, and because like you have an online presence, like no one can beat you. And of course, it's really humbling to know that people don't necessarily. Some people who just join the sport don't even know of like the Olympic champions or the actual legends of the sport. And for me to beyond that level, not necessarily that level, but in the conversation of kind of the impact I can make, I'm super grateful for that.
Obviously in school, you're wrestling and you're doing this YouTube thing. How do you manage all this? Because I know just from us doing some video stuff, I mean, you're doing a video a day, you're traveling, you're filming everything. How do you find time to do that? Relax, train, get your work done? Like, what is that like? How do you manage that?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it all comes down to your priorities. And it's like I think a lot of times I'm so present in each moment that I'm allowed to like really focus on what's going on at hand. So especially like this year, it's been so busy on content that I really haven't been filming any of my wrestling practices, because that's something I used to do in like earlier in my 2 years of college or 3 years of college, and now it's like I'm just like I don't have that extra stress. I'm only gonna do like dual video stuff like this. So it's kind of about like cutting down some distractions, limiting it, but still understanding like what needs to be accomplished for that day.
Well, I told Cayden for a while we should start a podcast, just because podcasting's kind of been blowing up.
It's a thing right now, huh?
Yeah.
Look at us. Guys, look at us.
Yeah, we're doing it right now.
And now you have 370,000 plus subscribers. Obviously, you're a guy that has a goal. You have visions. Did you ever even expect in your wildest dreams to be at this point right now? Because it's still something that's hard to wrap your head around, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think I made it myself to not necessarily have a goal of a number anymore, because people are always going to follow you kind of no matter kind of what you post. And it's like you see like 100,000 and 200,000, but it's like day in and day out, if I keep refreshing, like it's so I guess taxing on your creativity and you get too wrapped up in the numbers, but you really have to focus on what are you actually doing and what's the value you actually want to provide. And of course I had goals when I was little, like I'm gonna have 2 million followers when I'm 25 years old, like all these big YouTubers doing these things, but you can't really base your success off of that anymore. It has to be off the impact that you can make, and I think so far we've done a pretty good job of that. So
and doing what you guys do.
Awesome.
Keep crushing it, both of you.
Thank you guys.
That's Cayden Henschel and Crosby Slosher. Let's brush our teeth. We're gonna do a little demonstration.
You probably can't hear this very well. He's got this crazy headlock. You're right here.
Just
maybe he's gonna pop.
Oh! Hey! What? Is he? Got it. That's the show. He's hurting. That's the show. Thank you for taking the time to watch this.
So the state trip will continue. Kelsey, how we doing? Are you excited for the Kohl Center?
Yes.
What are you most looking forward to? When's the last time you were here?
The last time I was here was Matt's side when you won state. I mean, I honestly don't really know what's going on, but
Very true.
I know Connor and Cole and Bast.
Yep, 3 West guys from West Bend.
Yes.
Hopefully they can
It's
pull it off.
exciting because I've seen them before, and I mean everybody else I've probably never seen before.
That's a good point.
Aiden Sinclair.
Yes, very true.
You guys, I'm getting knowledgeable.
All right, Madison, here we come.
Here we go.
What do you think?
Welcome, Brent.
Wrestling starts here in the next hour and like 30 minutes, so here we go, Kohl Center.
Get. That's good.
With the gang.
We made it in the Kohl Center finally. How many pics did we take, Kelsey?
A lot.
A couple, but it's super cool. Man, being in the stands and watching this, not having to cut weight too, this is so cool. It's a state, baby.
On mat 4, Division 3, your state champion at 113 pounds. And Division...
Oh, wow. No way he's going to end it already.
I know, but you said Mason Beach. You said this year.
Overtime on mat 3. Weather correction.
What's that?
Division 1, 180 pounds. Our 4-time state champion, Connor. Henschel.
Let's go. Congrats, Connor. He's facing that good port kid. That's so cool.
Division 2, in a fall overtime second, is winning his 4th state title from Avery,
What happened?
and on that one, Division 1.
Here are the medal winners. In Division 1 at 215 pounds. In 6th place from Hartford Union,
We're leaving Kenosha. Highlighted
This is Madison.
Oh shoot! Okay, that's so awkward because I just said see you to Nick. I'm out of it. I need some food because I'm hungry. I'm not trying to eat nachos because I got a big week ahead. So I know this video is probably all over the place, and now this is the day before our Super Regionals. This is the culmination of the season leading up to this moment. Place top 3, we go make nationals, and we take care of business. Now, being back at the state tournament, of course, I mean, the West guys crushed it. They got 3 champs there. My brother ended up going 2-2. And that's going to end off the video. Thank you so much for all the patrons supporting me over on the Patreon and just overall just watching. So until then, we'll see you in the Super Regional video.